In the vast mythology of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, few characters are as defined by honesty and logic as Spock. The iconic Vulcan has always stood apart from humanity because of his devotion to truth, discipline, and emotional restraint. Yet the newest twist in the series reveals something fans may never have expected. Spock is actually very good at lying. What makes this revelation so fascinating is that it doesn't come from a place of malice. Instead, Strange New Worlds cleverly explores the gray area between logic and deception, showing that Spock's greatest hidden talent may be his ability to manipulate the truth when circumstances demand it. And somehow, that makes him even more compelling. Throughout the franchise, Spock has often struggled with his dual identity as both Vulcan and human. Earlier iterations of the character, especially the version portrayed by Leonard Nimoy, emphasized internal conflict simmering beneath a calm exterior. In Strange New Worlds, however, the younger Spock portrayed by Ethan Peck is still learning how to balance emotion and logic. That journey has led to some surprisingly funny and revealing moments. The show's latest storyline demonstrates that Spock's logical mind makes him an almost perfect liar. Unlike humans, who often betray themselves through nervousness or emotional tells, Spock can maintain absolute composure. His voice rarely changes. His expressions barely move. Even when stretching the truth, he sounds completely convincing because he approaches deception like a calculated equation. Ironically, it's his commitment to logic that makes the lie believable. What Strange New Worlds does brilliantly is frame this ability as both humorous and slightly unsettling. Watching the famously honest Vulcan construct believable half-truths creates comedic tension, especially when other crew members fail to recognize they're being manipulated. The audience knows Spock is bending reality, but the characters around him often accept his statements without question simply because Spock wouldn't lie. That reputation becomes his greatest weapon. The series also uses these moments to deepen Spock's relationships aboard the Enterprise. His interactions with Christine Chapel and James T. Kirk reveal a man who is beginning to understand that pure honesty is not always practical. Sometimes protecting others, avoiding conflict, or achieving a greater goal requires selective truth. For a Vulcan raised on strict principles, that realization is enormous,